Hello, welcome to the word study video for sort 26, short A and short O with R and OR sounds also. The first thing we'll do on our written sort video is write down the date. So go ahead and write down, I'm just going to leave spaces because I'm not sure what the date will be, but you can write the date, the month, the day, and 2019. And then over here, go ahead and write sort 26 as the title. Now in this sort, you have 4 categories. You have the short A, which we write like this with a little scoop at the top. So go ahead and write that as your one category. And then you have the AR words. You have short O words. So the O with the little schwa thing at the top. It says it's a short O. And you have OR words. Okay, so remember the short A says like apple. The short O says octopus. And R as in car, and OR as in fork. So those are really, you have to really move your mouth to get those sounds out. Okay, so we'll start with our anchor words for each one. For the short A, they gave you the word grab. Grab is to take something quickly with your hands. For the AR, they gave you the anchor word star. For the short O, they gave you the anchor word frog, which is an animal. And for your OR, they gave you the anchor word fork. So using those sounds, you should be able to sort them in the correct categories, but we'll write them down and make sure you did it correctly. So let's start with our short A words. If we look through, we have the word cram. Cram is if you try to fit something in that doesn't really want to fit, or if you're trying to do a lot of things at the last moment, you're kind of cramming it in, you're sort of smushing in things that don't really fit into a space. That's cram. Craft. We can use the word craft like in arts and crafts, kind of a project. We also talk about the craft of mentor authors, the craft of writing. It's kind of an art of being a good writer, and we look at mentor authors for the craft of their writing. We also have the word brag. If you brag, you talk about how great you are. Like in The Tortoise and the Hare, the hare always would brag that he was very fast. And I think that's the last, trap. A trap is, you might put it out to catch a mouse if you had mice in your house, or sometimes people put different traps to catch animals if they're trying to catch them. So trap. Okay, I think that's all of them. Let's move on to our AR words. So we have scar. A scar is if you cut your skin and then you have a mark. It doesn't heal completely the same, so you have sort of a mark left on your skin. It's called a scar. The word barn. It's the building where animals live on a farm. Oh, and I just discovered another short A word I forgot about. Track. The track is where you run around outside during PE. That's the track. Let's go back to our AR. We have war. Usually when 2 countries are fighting violently over something they disagree about. Scarf. A scarf you might wear around your neck if it's very cold. Charm. A charm could be on a bracelet. It can be a little piece of jewelry. Usually have a bunch of them on a charm bracelet. Mark. You can mark your test. Is kind of to correct it, is to mark or to put a mark on the paper or a tally mark is a line that we make to keep tallies on something. Let me see if there's any I'm missing. Oh, dart. A dart is a thing you throw at a target and you try to get into the center of it. It has it's kind of in the shape of an arrow. That's called a dart. And I think we have all our ARs. So let's move over to our O, short O, octopus. So we have crop. A crop is a plant that farmers grow for food, like corn or wheat. Trot. Trot is how a horse might run when they're not full on running. They're trotting. It's kind of a slow run. The word prop. Prop is what you might use in a play. You would have maybe something to help you act out your play. A prop is something you might hold in your hands. Maybe if you're acting out a part where you need to sweep the floor, you'd have a broom. That's a prop. Something to help you act out. Okay, and then let's move on to our OR words. We have corn. So as I just said, corn is a type of a crop that we eat. We have the word cord. A cord is kind of a wire or a cable that maybe will connect the smartboard to the computer or a tablet if you need to plug it in with a cord. Let's see, horn. A horn is an instrument. There's different kinds of horns. You can also have a horn on your car that you would honk to tell people to move out of the way or that you're passing by. Cork is usually in a wine bottle. They will have a piece of cork. It's a soft material that closes bottles. Some bulletin boards, if you've seen that, also are made of cork. It's a soft brown material that you can push pins into if you're going to put important information on your bulletin board. Short. And short means it's the opposite of tall. Okay, so we have our categories. Hopefully they're pretty clear. If you want to sort of separate them out and make sure you've got all four and all your words in the right spot. And nice job.